Hello guys, welcome back to Test Prep Card YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to explain the straight lines, which is a part of the JEE Mains syllabus, and it is the part of the geometry section in the JEE Mains mathematics syllabus. So in this video, I am going to explain everything you want to know about the straight lines. In these straight lines, there are so many topics involved. That is how to calculate the slope, how to find the angle between the two straight lines, and how to find the slope when the straight line equation is given. What is the general equation of straight line? This everything I am going to explain in this video. And this video also consists of the straight lines where the bisector equations is discussed. So this video is all the bunch of collection of the important concepts of straight lines. So watch till the end and also subscribe to this Test Prep Card YouTube channel. And this is the start of the geometry section. So if you want to master the geometry section, you have to watch this video compulsory. And after watching this, you can continue the conic sections, which I am going to explain in the next video. So let's continue this video and let's get into this video and discuss the topic of straight lines. Now let's get into this video and discuss the straight lines. Basically, I already explained, this is the geometry portion. This is a geometry portion. In this geometry portion, there are straight lines and a pair of straight lines. Straight lines and pair of straight lines. And the second one, circles. Third one, parabola. Fourth one, ellipse. And fifth one, it is hyperbola. If you observe very carefully, these straight lines and pair of straight lines now I am going to discuss, and these four are considered to be conic sections. Conic sections, because those are formed by sectioning the conic, that is by sectioning the cone, they will we will get that one. So if you observe very carefully, this is a geometry, and if you want to master the geometry portion, you have to study in this sequence only. That is, first you have to see the video of straight lines and pair of straight lines. You can check it out in the Test Prep Card YouTube channel playlist. Now I am going to discuss that one only, and the remaining 4 videos will be the remaining 4 topics, that is circles, parabola, ellipse, hyperbola, will be discussed under conic sections in the upcoming video. So subscribe to this Test Prep Card YouTube channel, and let's get into this video and discuss the important topics of straight lines. And first of all, I want to explain what is a straight line. What is a straight line? Basically, you already know what is a line. That is which has two ends, and it is extending at infinity. So this is called as a straight line. And in this straight line, there are so many topics. In this straight line, there are so many topics like slope formula, area of a triangle, distance formula, section formula, and the equation of straight line in various points. That is intersection point, and the length of the perpendicular from a point on a line, reflection and foot of perpendicular. There are so many topics. So I will discuss each and everything. First, I will discuss the distance formula. And before the distance formula, I want to discuss what is a Cartesian system. Cartesian system. You already know how to represent a point. That is, suppose x comma y is a point, how to represent in a graph. This is a graph. And suppose if I want to represent x comma y, how I can represent? I have to move x distance from y axis, and I have to move y distance from x axis. If I move like this, I will receive the point x comma y. This is a representation of the point in the Cartesian system, because in the Cartesian system there are two types of axis, that is x axis, and the other type of axis is y axis. Yes, so x axis and y axis, if you observe, these are the 2 points, that is x comma y is a point which we can represent in the Cartesian system, which containing axis, x axis and y axis. This is the Cartesian system. So now we are discussing the distance formula. What is the distance formula? That is, if there are 2 points like this, that is x1 comma y1 and another point x2 comma y2, how we can find the distance between these 2 points? We can find the distance between these 2 points by, again, same, plotting the x1 and y1. I can plot the x1 and y1 at I think this is the point x1 comma y1. I have moved this distance. I have moved x1 distance, and this is y1 distance. Another point, there is x2 and y2. Suppose I have to move another some points, and I have to reach x2, that is x2 comma y2 again. That is, I have moved this distance. I have moved this entire distance as x2, and I have moved this entire distance as y2. Yes, so this point is called x2, y2. Now what is the distance formula it is saying? I have to find the distance between these 2 points, that is x1 y1 and x2 y2. That is a distance between x1 y1 and point x2 y2. If I want to find the distance between these 2 points, what I have to do? I have to solve the equation. Which equation? If you observe in the graph, if I draw the straight line which is parallel to x-axis here, what do you observe? This length which I draw now, this entire length, what is the length here? The origin to here the distance is x2, and here to here the distance is x1. So if I minus these two distances, that is x2 minus x1, if I do the minus, what I will get? I will get the distance. Yes, it is okay. And how to get this distance? This distance also can be found. This entire distance is y2 and this distance is y1. So can I subtract y2 minus y1 and get distance? Yes. And now I am discussing this distance. This distance, if you observe, if I zoom and draw again here, it looks like this. It looks like this. That is, this distance is y2 minus y1, this distance is x2 minus x1. And if I want to find this distance, if you observe carefully, this is a right angle triangle. And in the right angle triangle, again, this is a hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. So according to the Pythagoras theorem, we already know hypotenuse square is equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. Yes. So according to this formula, I can write this entire hypotenuse, that is the distance which is called as distance, that is I can represent as d square is equal to opposite square, that is opposite can be this one, y2 minus y1. So y2 minus y1 whole square plus adjacent distance, that is x2 minus x1 whole square. Yes. Now I want to find the d value. What is the d value? D value is equal to root of y2 minus y1 whole square plus x2 minus x1 whole square. This is called as a distance between 2 points. This is the formula they have given in the mind map. That is, the distance between 2 points x1 and y1 is x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. It is same as this one. So this block is completed. Now if I take example, suppose if I take example, find the distance between 1, 2 point and 3, 4 point. What is the distance between these 2 points? So just apply this formula. That is equal to d is equal to root of y2 minus y1. This is y2, this is y1. So y2 minus y1, that is 4 minus 2 whole square plus x2 minus x1, that is 3 minus 1 whole square. What I got? I got 4 minus 2 whole square as 2 square plus here 3 minus 1 whole square as 2 square. Yes. So I got root of 4 plus 4, that is equal to root 8, and that is equal to 2 root 2. Yes. So this is the distance between the points 1, 2 and 3, 4. Like this you have to solve. So this block is completed, the distance block. Now if you observe carefully, the next blocks which I am going to discuss is the sections. That is how to find the sections. How to find the sections. What are sections? Suppose there is a point x1 comma y1 and there is another point x2 comma y2. If I want to find a point here in the line joining, that is if I want to find the point, that is this point is represented as D. Suppose this point is A, this point is B, and the point which I am searching is P. The point which I am searching will divide the AB line in the ratio m is to n. Suppose this is a ratio, it is dividing this point. So I have to find the coordinates of this point. How I can find the coordinates? The formula for this is, suppose this P point has a coordinate x comma y. The x comma y point is dividing the line AB in the ratio m is to n. So if I want to find the distance, that is if I want to find the point of x comma y, how I can find? I can write x is equal to opposite multiplication, that is m multiplied by x2 and n multiplied by x1. It's summation, that is mx1 plus nx, I think mx2 plus nx1 divided by the summation of the ratios, that is m plus n. This is x value, the coordinate of x, and the y coordinate can be written as again opposite multiplication, that is m y2 plus n y1 divided by m plus n. It is called as section formula. This entire thing is called section formula. Section formula. Suppose they will ask the question like this. Suppose there is a point A which is 1, 2 and there is another point B which is 3, 4. Find the point P which is dividing in the ratio 1 is to 2. Suppose if they ask like this, how you have to do? You have to solve x is equal to, that is the point here x comma y, if I take x is equal to opposite multiplication 1 into 3, that is 3, plus 2 into 1, it is 2, divided by m plus n, that is 3. Yes. And y is equal to opposite multiplication 1 into 4 plus 2 into 4, 2 into 4 it is 8, divided by 1 plus 2 it is 3. If you observe, x is equal to 5 by 3 here and y is equal to 12 by 3 and it is 4. So what I got point P as 5 by 3 comma 4. This is a point which is dividing the line AB, which is point having points 1 comma 2 and 3 comma 4 in the ratio 1:2. It is very important. Yeah, like this you have to solve. And in now I discuss the internal section. That is when the point is in the line joining and it is between the points A and B. What if the point is not in between? What if the point is opposite, that is outside? Suppose P is here. Again it is dividing M:2 ratio. Now it is very important. The same formula can be used, but there is a slight change. That is mx2 minus nx1 is the new value, m minus n, and y value can be my2 minus ny1 divided by m minus n. This is the main change. That is the in between you have to insert the negative sign. Why negative sign? Because we are dealing with the external ratio. This ratio we are dealing, not in between ratio. That is the reason we are taking the n as negative. Yes. So if you observe, I have completed the sections. That is, if P dividing the line AB in the ratio m:2n, this is the main important thing. Positive sign tells the division is internal, yes, and but negative sign tells the division is external, which I explained. If m is equal to n, now comes the important case. So what if the point P, which is x comma 5, divides the given line segment, divide the given line segment in the ratio of 1:1. Why 1:1? It is bisection. That is, when the point is bisecting, that is, it is dividing the line segment into two equal parts. Suppose there is a line A and B, and the A point is x1 comma y1 and B point is x2 comma y2. Suppose there is a point P which is called as x comma y. If it is dividing these two in the same equal lengths, then this P point can be found by simply taking m:n as 1:1. Why? Because these two lengths are equal. So if I divide the ratios, it will be equal. That is 1:1. So in the formula, x is equal to mx1, mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, and y formula my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. What I will get? I will get m is equal to 1, n is equal to 1. Yes, simply substitute what I will get. You will get x1 plus x2 divided by 2, and y is equal to y1 plus y2 divided by 2. This is called as midpoint formula. That is, if the point is dividing in the point is lies in the middle, it is called as midpoint formula. Midpoint formula. Like this, you have to evaluate. This is a block. This block is also completed. That is section formula block. Now I will discuss the area. I think the area is very important. That is, suppose there is a triangle. The triangle here is EA, and the triangle is B, and the triangle is C. That is a quadrilateral C. If the points are x1 comma y1, and if the point is x2 comma y2, and this is the point x3 comma y3. Now using these 3 points, you have to find the area of triangle. Area of triangle. Area of triangle. How to find the area of a triangle? The area of a triangle can be found by using the formula, that is half modulus x1 y1 x2 y2 x3 y3 1 1 1. This is the determinant. In the determinant chapter also I explained. You can check it out in the test record YouTube channel playlist. It is very important to read to understand the concept of matrices also. This is the area of a triangle. If you don't know the matrices or determinants, you can remember the next formula, that is half modulus x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y3. Yes, y2 minus y3, y3 minus y1, y1 minus y3. This is a formula for area of a triangle. Very important. This is a simplified formula. Simplified formula to calculate area of triangle. It is very important. This is a formula for area of a triangle. So if I take the example, suppose 1 comma 2 3 comma 4 and 3 comma 8, if these 3 are the 3 points given, and you have to find the area. How to calculate? That is half of modulus, what I said formula, x1, what is x1? 1 into y2 minus y3. 4 minus 8 it is minus 4 plus x2 into y3, y3 that is 8 minus y1 that is 1, that is 2, sorry, plus again 3. What I will get? I will get, now it is x3, so we'll want to write that is y1 minus y3, that is 2 minus 8. 2 minus 8, it is very important. Now simplify. Of, here it is minus 4, here it is I think 6 3s are 18, and here if we think it is minus 6 minus 18. Now what you observed? You have observed that these two gets cancelled and this is modulus, so of modulus 4, that is minus of 4, it will be half 4, it will be 2. So area of a triangle is equal to 2 units. Area of triangle is equal to 2 units. Why we taken minus 4 as positive? Because area cannot be negative. Important note here. That is, you can 5-star this one because it is very important. Because the modulus condition, it is very important. That is what we are the writing in the note condition. Area will not be negative. Area will not be negative. This is the main reason why you are taking this one like this. Yes. So the area of a complete block is also completed. Now I think which one should I discuss? Yes, next to the slope concept, very important. Now I will discuss what is slope and how to calculate the slope. Very very important. That is, if we take this one, if we take this as the axis, that is this as x-axis and this as y-axis. If I take like this, that is x-axis and y-axis. If I take like this, suppose I am drawing a straight line here. What is slope? How much angle it is making with the positive x-axis. The tan of that angle is equal to slope. Very important. That is, suppose if this is the axis x-axis and this is y-axis, suppose there is a straight line, how much angle it is making with the positive x-axis? How much angle it is making? And the tan of that angle is equal to slope. Suppose if it is making angle 45 degree with the positive x-axis, tan 45, which is equal to 1, it is called as slope of that line. Slope of that line. That is, suppose again I am drawing, I am taking now 2 points, that is x1 comma y1, and I am taking another point x2 comma y2. If I join this line, how much angle it is making? We can calculate the angle simply by taking another line which is horizontal. That is, we are shifting the axis, but it is parallel to x-axis. So this angle is called the inclination angle. And I already said this angle, tan of this angle is called slope. But what is this angle? This is called inclination. This is called inclination angle. Yes. Here now I can calculate this here theta. That is tan theta. I can calculate how? This is y2 minus y1 and this is x2 minus x1. I already explained the distance thing. You can verify that one. So tan theta is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. This is equal to tan theta. And what is tan theta here? This tan theta is equal to slope. So what I can write? Slope is equal to tan theta. Slope is equal to tan theta. That is, slope is equal to tan theta. And what is slope? Y2 minus y1 is divided by x2 minus x1. So if I take the point 1 comma 2 and 3 comma 4, if I take these 2 points, what is the slope of this? Slope of the line joining this point, that is, if it is A, if it is B, if I join AB, that is A point and B point, I will get a straight line. What is the slope of that line? It is the inclination made with the x-axis. So if I find a slope which is equal to tan theta and which is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, I can calculate. So what is y2 here? Y2 is 4. What is x1? Y1 it is 2. Divided, what is x2? X2 is 3. What is x1? X1 is 1. So if I calculate, this is 2 divided by 2. What I will get? I will get 1. So this is called slope. Like this you have to calculate. If here comes the important thing. And one more thing I want to explain, that is, suppose first of all I want to say 1 second, I will explain straight line here. Some concept straight line. How the straight line looks like? The straight line is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is the straight line equation. Straight line equation. Now, can I change this as and one more thing, this slope can be denoted by m. If I write another way, that is by is equal to minus ax minus c and y is equal to minus a by b into x minus c by b. If I write like this and compare with this equation, y is equal to mx plus c. I will explain what is mx plus c. If I compare, I can write this as very important thing. Very important. The slope m of this line can be calculated simply by taking a by b as a ratio. Minus a by b is a slope here. This is important thing. And I want to say, suppose like this only there are two straight lines, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and another straight line a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Suppose there are two straight lines which is given here. Now I want to calculate the inclination between these two lines. Inclination of two lines, that is angle between the lines. That is angle between the lines. Angle between the lines. If I want to calculate this one, that is what I'm saying. Suppose this is a line which is this is L1, this is L2 line. This is line L1. Suppose this is line L2. I want to calculate the angle made between these two lines. If I want to calculate, how I can calculate? Simply by taking tan theta. That is angle. Tan theta is equal to, I said y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 as a slope. Yes. With the help of the slopes, can I calculate the angle? Yes. Tan theta is equal to, here the inclination angle which I am saying, is it same as the slope? Suppose line L1 having slope m1 and line m2 having the slope m2. Yes. Can I calculate the tan theta there? Yes. The formula will be, if line L1 has a slope m1 and line m2 has a slope m2, we can write formula as m1 minus m2 divided by m1 plus m1 m2. So this is the formula to calculate the angle between the two straight lines. That is, first what you have to, suppose there are two straight lines, 3x plus 3y is equal to 5 and another straight line 3x plus 6y is equal to 3. If these two are the two straight lines, I want to calculate the angle between these two straight lines. How I can calculate? Simply find the slope of this one. What I said, negative of this one ratio, that is minus 2 by 3 is the slope, that is m1, and here the slope will be minus 3 by 6. Yes, minus 1 by 2. Here it will be minus 1 by 2. So this is m2 and I know m1 and m2 and I know the formula. Simply substitute m1 and m2 in this formula. What you will get? You will get tan theta is equal to mod of m1. What is m1? Minus 2 by 3. What is m2? Plus 1 by 2. Yes, divided by 1 plus this multiplication. What you will get? You will get, I think, 1 by 3. Yes, simply find the value here. Tan theta is equal to, what you will get here, 6 is LCM, minus 4 plus 3 divided by, I think it is 4 by 3. Yes, modulus of this one. So tan theta is equal to, if you observe here, what you will get? You will get here, I think here it is a minus 1 by 6 and here it is 4 by 3. And if I solve this one, what I will get? I will get tan theta is equal to minus 1 by 6 into 3 by 4. What I will get? I will get tan theta is equal to 1 by 8, because mod of minus 8, mod of minus 1 by 8 is equal to 1 by 8 only. Yes. So theta is equal to tan inverse 1 by 8. This is the angle made between these two lines. Like this you have to solve. That is, if I want to calculate the angle between these two straight lines, you have to calculate like this. Yes. So I think I have completed the slope thing. I have completed the slope. And here now comes the important thing, that is, I said the formula, this formula. From this formula, can I write the condition? Can I write the condition for parallel lines and perpendicular lines? Yes, I can write. What are parallel lines? The parallel lines having the inclination between them 0 degree and the perpendicular lines having the inclination 90 degree. So when tan theta is equal to 0 here, when m1 minus m2 is equal to 0, that is m1 minus m2 is equal to 0, tan theta will be 0. So in that case, I will get parallel lines. So m1 is equal to m2. If the two slopes of the two straight lines are equal, then we can say those straight lines are parallel lines. But when we can say perpendicular lines, when this tan theta is equal to infinity, when tan theta will be infinity, when it is pi by 2. Yes. So in the denominator, if I make this as infinite, that is if the denominator is infinite, we can tell that one as invalid. So it is infinity. So we can tell perpendicular lines when product of slopes, that is 1 plus m1 m2 is equal to 0, that is m1 m2 is equal to minus 1. So when product of the slope is equal to minus 1, we can say those lines are perpendicular lines, and when the slopes are equal, we can say those lines are parallel lines. This is the case. So this block is also completed. Now this block is also completed. That is if m1 and m2 are the two slopes of the two intersecting lines, yes, and theta between angle between them, tan theta is equal to. This block is also completed. That is, they are saying the what is the formula for tan theta. I already explained. Now I will explain the this thing, that is a different forms of lines. Here only I will explain so that you can understand. The first form is point slope form. Point slope form. Yes. What is point slope form? What is point? Point is x1 comma y1. What is slope? M. By using the point and the slope, can we find the line? Yes. Suppose I am writing y minus y1 is equal to slope m into x minus x1. This is a format to write the line in the point slope form. Here x1 and y1 are the point and m is the slope. So here you can get the answer. Suppose the slope is 2 and the point is 1 comma 2. If I want to write the straight line, how I can write? I can write y minus 2 is equal to slope 2 into x minus 1. This is the answer. I solve y minus 2 is equal to 2x minus 2. So y is equal to 2x is a line. Yes. The first line is completed. Now the second format, 2-point form. This 2-point form and point slope form is same only. How? They given 2 points, x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2. So by slope is not given. So can I calculate slope by using these 2 points? Yes. What is the slope? The slope m is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Simply substitute the m value. In this m value, simply substitute. That is y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. This is the answer. You can write like this, or you can write like this, that is y minus y2. I can take second point as a reference also. Here I taken the first point as a reference, but second point can be also taken any point. Y minus y2 is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 into x minus x2. This is also answer. Yes, this is another format. The first format is completed, the second format is completed now. Sorry, the second format is not completed, the third format is completed. That is 2-point form. The second format is slope intercept form. What is intercept? First you have to understand. Suppose this is a straight line. Suppose the straight line is like this. This is a straight line. Let's assume ax plus by plus c is a straight line. Yes. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is a straight line. When the straight line is intersecting the x-axis, this is x-axis, this is x-axis, and this is y-axis. You already know how much it is cutting the x-axis. How much this length is called x-intercept. And how much it is cutting the y-axis, it is called as y-intercept. Yes, x-intercept and y-intercept. Now if intercept is given, how the value will be changing? Suppose the intercept of y-axis is given as c. Now what is the answer? Y is equal to mx plus c is the answer. So this is called as slope intercept form. That is, slope is given and intercept is given. So this one is also completed. That is this format. This format is also completed. Now intercept form. If there are two intercepts given, here only one intercept I had discussed. Suppose there are two intercepts. That is, here the y-intercept is b and x-intercept is a. Suppose these two are the x-intercept and y-intercept. This is x-intercept and this is y-intercept. Yes. Now how the equation changes? The equation is x by x-intercept plus y by y-intercept is equal to 1. That is, x by a plus y by b is equal to 1 is the answer. This is the equation for straight line. Equation for straight line. Yes. So the intercept form is also completed, and normal or perpendicular form, that is x cos alpha plus y sin alpha equal to p. This is very important. What they are saying, listen carefully. is the equation of the straight line where the length of the perpendicular from origin P and this perpendicular makes an angle alpha. Very important. Suppose this is the axis, this is x-axis, and this is y-axis. That is, these are all same only. How the straight line is represented? That is, suppose in the question they given the normal form. What is the normal form? You have to understand. Now I am discussing the normal form. That's it. Other than that, every straight line is same only. But in that representation is different. That is, in the point form, point slope form, you will find only point and slope. You will not get another point. But in the 2-point form, you will get 2 points. There you have to evaluate the slope and you have to find the equation. But in the other formats, you can get other thing. But everything is same. There is everything is a representation of the single straight line only. But representation is different. The normal form. What is normal form? Suppose there is a line from the origin and it is perpendicular to other line. And this line is making alpha angle. And the length of the perpendicular is P. If this is a condition, if I want to calculate the equation of this straight line, if I want to calculate, what I have to do? I have to write like this: x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to P. This is the equation for this line, which is this one, not which is originating from the origin. This equation, this entire line equation is called x cos alpha plus y sin alpha. X cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to P. This is the important thing you have to note. Yes. I think the normal form is also completed. Now the general form. General form you already know. What is the general thing I explained? That is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is a general equation of the straight line. This is the general equation. General equation of straight line. ST is nothing but straight. STREIGHT. It is called as short form of straight. ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is a straight line. Now, what is the slope of this line? Slope of ax plus by plus c line. What is the slope? I already said how to calculate. Just represent this as y is equal to minus a by b x plus minus c by b, this one. If I compare y is equal to mx, that is slope intercept form, what I get? I get m is equal to minus a by b, and what is y intercept? C as y intercept. I will get minus c by b. So these two are the values. So slope can be calculated by the straight line itself. That is simply divide a to b. That is a to b, and insert a negative sign. This is the slope. This is the slope of this line. Very important. Like this, you have to calculate. And yes, this block is also completed. So we have completed the right side blocks, everything. Now comes the important thing, that is which thing I have to explain. I think I have to explain this one. When two lines of slope m1 and m2 are at right angles, the product of the slopes is -1. I already explained. There are two straight lines, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. And another straight line a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Suppose these two are the straight lines. Suppose these two are the straight lines. When we say these straight lines are perpendicular lines, when their slope product, that is m1 into m2 is equal to -1. What is m1? In this straight line, it is minus a1 by b1 into what is m2? m2 is minus a2 divided by b2 is equal to -1. That is a1 a2 divided by b1 b2 is equal to -1. Or you can say a1 a2 plus b1 b2. If it is 0, we can say that these two lines are perpendicular lines. This is a thing. So this one is completed now. Thus any line perpendicular to yx plus c is in the form of y equal to -1. Yes, this is the thing I have explained. Now, very important. Two lines ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 and a dash x plus b dash y plus c dash is equal to 0 are perpendicular. I already said that is a into a dash plus b into b dash is equal to 0. That is, they have taken different. I have taken a1x plus b1y plus c1. That is the reason the equation result I got a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is equal to 0. But here they have taken ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Another line they have taken a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. So in this case, what you can get? The product, that is a into a dash plus b into b dash is equal to 0. Thus any line perpendicular to ax plus by plus c is of the form. Yes, another thing. Suppose ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Suppose this is a straight line given and I want to find the perpendicular line of this. What I can do, I can simply interchange the values of a and b. That is bx I can write now minus ay I have to write plus constant is equal to 0. This is a line which is perpendicular to this line. That is just simply reverse the variables. That is a with associated with y now, b will be associated with x. That is bx minus ay plus k is equal to 0. This is a straight line perpendicular to this line, ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So this block is also completed. Now I will explain this block, the upper block. I already said ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is one straight line, and a dash x plus b dash y plus c dash is equal to 0 is another straight line. Suppose these two lines are parallel lines. When we can say parallel lines? When their slopes, that is here slope is minus a by b is equal to minus a dash by b dash. If these two slopes are equal, that is their ratio, that is a by b is equal to a dash by b dash. If this ratio is equal to 0, then we can say parallel lines. Yes, parallel lines. And what is the distance between them? Distance between parallel lines. What is the distance between parallel lines? How we can evaluate? Suppose in this case only, if you see here, the equation will be same. That is, when the ratios will be equal, that is a meaning here a dash is equal to a and b dash is equal to b. That is the thing here. But the constants are different. Just you can remember how the parallel lines will be there. Suppose I can give example. Suppose 2x plus 3y is equal to 5. 4x plus 6y is equal to 3. These two are like parallel lines. How? Take the ratios. 2 by 4 is equal to 3 by 6. 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. Yes. So 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. What is the main important thing we got here? We got these two are equal lines. That is 2x plus 3y is equal to 5. I can take 2 common here. I can write again 2x plus 3y is equal to 3. And if I send right side, what I will get? I will get 3 by 2. If you observe carefully, this 2x plus 3y is equal to 0. But these two are different. The constants are different. So by using the constants, we can find the distance between the parallel lines. So the distance between parallel lines formula is c minus c1 minus c2. That is the difference between the constants divided by root of a square plus b square. This is the formula for distance between two given parallel lines. The symbol is nothing but parallel. Yes. And this thing I already explained. This block is also completed. Now I think equation of bisectors. Equation of bisectors now I should explain. Equation of bisector of angles between the two straight lines. Yes, I will explain now. Equation of bisectors of angle between two straight lines. What is the meaning of that? Suppose a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 is one straight line. A2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 is another straight line. This is equation 1, this is equation 2. Suppose these two straight lines intersect. This is L1, this is L2. That is, this equation is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, and this equation is a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Yes, if this is the case, now if I want to find the bisector equation, that is, it should bisect the angle. That is, it should bisect the angle. These two angles are equal. Yes, and I want to find this angle also. This is also angle. This angle has been bisected, but this angle also bisected. Now how we can find this line and this line equation? In order to find these two lines are called bisector angle equation. That is angle bisector equations. How to find the equations? By using the simple thing. That is, if this is a bisector, if I take a point and throw a perpendicular to both, the distance between these two will be equal. Yes, by using that concept, I can write the equation, that is modulus of, I forgot to explain the distance, that is a perpendicular distance. A perpendicular distance, that is, if this is a straight line, ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Suppose x1 comma y1 is a point. If I want to find the perpendicular distance, I have to use the formula d is equal to ax1, that is, simply substitute the given point in the line, you will get a1x, that is ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by root of a square plus b square. This is the equation, that is ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by root of a square plus b square is the distance between the distance of the perpendicular distance. Yes, so here the perpendicular distance should be equal. That concept I can inculcate. So what is the perpendicular distance formula for line 1? Line 1 is a1x plus b1y plus c1 divided by root of a1 square plus b1 square. This thing should be equal to next thing, that is a2x plus b2y plus c2 divided by root of a2 square plus b2 square. If I open this one, what I will get? I will get a1x plus b1y plus c1 divided by root of a1 square plus b1 square is equal to plus or minus of a2x plus b2y plus c2 divided by root of a2 square plus b2 square. Yes, this is the equation of bisectors. That is, if I open plus, I will get one type of bisector. If I open with minus, I will get another type of bisector. When to open with plus and minus? Suppose a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is greater than 0, in order to find the obtuse angle bisector, that is the biggest angle bisector. Here if you observe, this is the obtuse, this angle is called obtuse, this angle is acute. So if you want to find this bisector, that is this bisector, if you want to find, you have to open with plus, and in order to find the acute, you have to open with minus. But when a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is less than 0, in order to get the obtuse angle, you have to take a negative, that is this negative you have to take and open the value of entire thing, and in order to find the acute, you have to take positive. So these are the important cases. So the bisector concept is completed. So this is a bisector where it went. The equation of bisector of the angle between the lines a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. That is the angle bisector equations. These are a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0 is given by a1x plus b1y plus c1 divided by root of a1 square plus b1 square is equal to plus or minus. Here it is misprinted, that is here it is plus or minus will be there. Plus or minus a1x, that is a2x plus b2y. Here a1 is completed. a2x plus b2y plus c2 divided by root of a2 square plus b2 square. So this is the answer. I can write this as another slide. One second. The equations are a1x plus b1y plus c1 divided by root of a1 square plus b1 square is equal to plus or minus a2x plus b2y plus c2 divided by root of a2 square plus b2 square. Yes, this is not modulus, this is simply bracket. I am writing again. This is not bracket. This is not the modulus, because we have opened the modulus. That is the reason we got plus or minus root of a2 square plus b2 square. Yes, this is the thing you have to understand. This is the equation of angle bisectors. By solving this, you will get two types of equations. One is obtuse and another is acute. What we have to get? We have to use the plus or minus sign. I already explained a1 a2 plus b1 b2 if it is greater than 0. In order to find the obtuse angle, you have to use plus, and in order to find acute, you have to take minus. But when a1 a2 plus b1 b2, if I do the calculation, if it is less than 0, in order to get obtuse, you have to use negative sign and open the entire equation. And if I want to get acute, you have to open with positive. So this is the cases. We calculate obtuse and acute angle bisector. They will mention find the obtuse angle bisector and acute angle bisector. In that cases, you have to first evaluate a1 a2 plus b1 b2. If it is greater than 0, a1 a2 plus b1 b2. If it is less than 0, then obtuse, for obtuse it is taken as plus, for acute it is taken as negative, and for this case it is negative and this case is positive. Like this you can remember. I think this block is also completed. Now this block is also completed, that is the length of the perpendicular from point. That is, when the point is given and the line is given, in order to calculate the distance, what I said, suppose this is a line they given, a1x plus a b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, one line is given and one point is given, x1 comma y1. If I want to calculate the distance between this point and from the line, that is the distance from the line to the point, if I want to calculate this distance, it is called as perpendicular distance, and this distance is equal to simply substitute the given point in the line and divide with the that is a1 x1 plus b1 y1 plus c1 divided by root of a1 square plus b1 square. Yes, suppose if I give the line 2x plus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0, this is a straight line and one point is given as 1 comma 2, and if I want to find the perpendicular distance, what I have to do, I use a formula, this one, that is simply substitute the given point in the line, that is 2x1, that is 2 into 1 plus 3 into 2 plus 5 divided by root of 2 square plus 3 square. What I will get, I will get 2 plus 3 into 2, it is 6 plus 5 divided by root of 2 square plus 2 square 4, it's 3 square, it is 9. So what I will get 2 plus 6, it is 8 plus 5 divided by root 13. Yes, that is 8 plus 5 again 13. 13 divided by 13. What I will get? I will get root 13. Because root 13 into root 13 is root 13 into root 13 is equal to root 13 whole square. It will be root 13 only. So the answer will be root 13. This is the distance. How this is the thing you have to calculate. Distance which is perpendicular. Perpendicular distance is equal to root 13. Like this you have to calculate. Yes. So this thing is also completed, this block. Now intersection point, the point of intersection between the two straight lines. This thing, this is the general thing. You can understand how to calculate the, that is how to calculate the point of intersection. How to calculate the point of intersection of two straight lines. How to calculate the point of intersection of two straight lines? That is, if L1 is given as a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Suppose these two are the two straight lines given. This is L2 and this L1 intersects L2. And I want to calculate the point of intersection. Let it be Px comma y. This point. If it is the point x comma y, I want to calculate x value and y value. How to calculate? Just solve this as linear equations. That is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Yes, here if I say you will confuse, if I take example, it is very easy for you. That is 2x plus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0. One line I will take in, and I taken another line as 3x plus 7y plus 3 is equal to 0. If I take these two are the straight lines, just compare with these two. The main procedure is, the step one is make the coefficient same of any variable. That is, if x you want to make, just multiply this coefficient into here and this coefficient into here. What you will get? You will get multiply entire equation, that is 6x plus 9y plus 15 is equal to 0. If I multiply 2, it will be 6x plus 14y plus 6 is equal to 0. If I subtract these two equations, what I will get? These two will get cancelled, and here you will get minus 5y, and here you will get I think 9. Yes, it is 0. So if I want to calculate y value, what I will get? I will get y is equal to 9 by 5. So if we get 9 by 5 as a value, simply substitute y and calculate the x. So what you will get? You will get 2x plus 3 into 9 by 5 plus 5 is equal to 0. What you will get x value? I think it is minus 27 by 5 minus 5. So 2x is equal to minus 27 minus 25 by 5. So 2x is equal to, what you will get here? Minus 27 minus 25. This is 12, this is 4, 5, minus 52. Minus 52 divided by 5. 2 ones to 27. 27 or 26? 26, yes. So x value will be minus 26 by 5. So this is the process you have to make in order to calculate the point of intersection. That is minus 26 comma 5 comma y value is 9 by 5. So this is the point of intersection of these two lines. This is a procedure. That is, makes any any one variable coefficient same in both equations and subtract or add the equations in according to the solution, according to the required thing. This block is also completed. Now I think I have completed the entire block, entire mind map. I think now comes the important points. That is a very, very important points I will discuss. Here there are in the straight lines, the two main important concepts is foot of the perpendicular. Foot of the perpendicular concept, and another thing is image concept. First I will explain the foot of perpendicular. Suppose this is a line which is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, and there is a point x1 comma y1. Yes, and if I drop the perpendicular here, this point here is called foot of the perpendicular. Yes, I want to calculate this point. How to calculate? Let it be x comma y. If I want to calculate x comma y by using this point and this line, how to calculate? This foot can be calculated as x minus x1 divided by this coefficient a. Formula I am saying, that is subtract this one divided by a is equal to y minus y1 divided by b is equal to minus of, substitute this point into this equation. What you will get? You will get ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by, there is no under root, simply a square plus b square is there. This is an observation, key observation, very important. Why I drawn this one? You will forget. That is the reason I have drawn. This a square plus b square does not have under root. It is just a square plus b square. Yes, this is a formula you have to remember. I will write again. Just observe, x minus x1 divided by a is equal to y minus y1 divided by b is equal to minus of a x1 plus b y1 plus c divided by a square plus b square is a formula to calculate the foot of perpendicular. The foot of perpendicular points are x comma y. I have to calculate, that is equate the first one with the third one and again equate the second one with the third one. Like this you have to equate. Now the important concept is image concept. That is image of the point in the straight line. Image of the point in the straight line. Yes. What is the thing here? Suppose this is a straight line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is a straight line. There is a point here x1 comma y1. Yes, they are saying image. Suppose if it is acting like a mirror, what is the image of this point? You will get point here because the distance will be equal. It be equal. Yes, if it is x1 comma y1, it will be x comma y. Suppose this is x comma y. I want to find this one. That is the image of the point with respect to the straight line. How to calculate? Same formula as a foot of the perpendicular, but there is a slight change. Change is x minus x1 divided by a is equal to y minus y1 divided by b. This entire thing will be same, but it should be equated to minus 2 times of a x1 plus b y1 plus c divided by a square plus b square. What is the change here? The change is simply it is 2 times because we are dealing with the two distances. The upper distance as 1 unit and the down distance will be 1 unit. So 1 plus 1 it will be 2. So this is the procedure to calculate the image. This is the procedure in order to calculate the image. Suppose if I take the straight line 2x plus 3y plus 6 is equal to 0. And if I take the point 1 comma 2, I have to calculate the foot of perpendicular and image. With this simple example, it is very clear for you. Suppose this point P I mention as x comma y, and for this point I will mention as x1 comma x dash comma y dash. This x comma y is a foot of perpendicular, and this x dash comma y dash it has image. And if I calculate these two, now I am using the formula, that is this x minus this one, that is x minus 1 divided by 2 is equal to y minus 2 divided by this coefficient of y, that is 3, is equal to minus. Now I am calculating the foot of perpendicular. That is the reason I am taking minus. If I calculate in the image, I will take minus 2. So it will be minus. I want to substitute this one here. What I will get? I will get 2 plus 6 plus 6 divided by a square plus b square. It will be 2 square plus c square. It will be 4 plus 9. It will be 13. Yes. So what I will get? I will get x minus 1 divided by 2 is equal to y minus 2 divided by 3 is equal to minus 6 plus 6. It will be 12. That is minus 14 by 3. Minus 14 by suppose for the simplification I will take here 1 and I will modify the equation as 1 here, that is x plus 3y I will make, because why I am doing you will get an idea because I will get fractions here. So that is the reason. What I change here, simply the equation. Then simply I substituted it as 1. So what I will get? I will get here 13. So 13 will get cancelled, and I will get x minus 1 divided by 1 is equal to y minus 2 divided by 3 is equal to minus 1. For simplification, and in order to make you understand, I have reduced the value so that the 13 will be gets cancelled 13. If there is equation this one only, that is 3x plus 3y plus 6, you should not do like this. I have just modified the equation in order to make you understand. That is, if 13 gets cancelled with 13, you will understand better. That is the reason I have modified. If the equation is given this one only, here you should mention 2, and here also you should mention 2, and here also the total will be 14, not 13. I have modified. I can rub so that you can understand. The actual equation which I taken is this one only. The actual equation is this one only, that is x plus 3y plus 6 only, not this one. Yes. So I got this one. Now equate this part to this part. What I will get? X minus 1 is equal to minus 1. That is x is equal to 0. And this one to this one. That is y minus 2 by 3 is equal to minus 1. We will get y minus 2 is equal to minus 3. Y is equal to minus 1. So 0 comma minus 1 is the foot of perpendicular. Now comes important part, that is image. Image also same thing, that is x minus 1 divided by 1 is equal to y minus 2 divided by 3, but here it will be minus 2 times of 13 by 13. So it will be minus 2 here. So now equate this one to this one. You will get x minus 1 is equal to minus 2, x is equal to minus 1, and y minus 2 is equal to minus 6, y is equal to minus 4. So minus 1 comma minus 4 is the value. So foot of perpendicular according to this problem is it is 0 comma minus 1, and the image of point 1 comma 2 with the equation x plus 3y plus 6 is equal to 0 is minus 1 comma minus 4. So this is the process you have to inculcate in order to calculate the image. I think I have completed the entire mind map. This block is also completed. So that's it for this video, guys. And if you like this video, subscribe to this test step card YouTube channel. And one more thing, guys, if you want anything, you can comment it down so that the test step card will bring that videos for you. It is very important, and if you have any doubts, you can comment it down and they will answer. It is very important. And if you like this video, I hardly request you, that is you have to subscribe to this channel and also hit the bell icon for receiving the notifications. And also if you didn't understand any concept or anything, you can comment it down. I will make the videos in that also. The main important thing is you have to practice the PYQs in this chapter, because geometry requires a very hard dedication of practicing the problems. That's it for the video. Keep learning, keep going. Thank you.